Today, I met Slumdog Millionaire's game show host, the Indian actor Anil Kapoor, and I began by asking him why, when he's such a star in India, he'd chosen to do a relatively low-budget British film.
I never look at films which are small budget or big budget films. Basically I should like my role, I should like the script, I should like the people whom I'm working with. Where this film is concerned, obviously the history is slightly different. The history is that obviously when I got the message that Danny Boyle wanted to get in touch with me and he wanted me for a film, I didn't know who Danny Boyle was. Honestly, I'm being very, very honest about it. It's my son who educated me about it. He just sprung up and he was hysterical saying, I said, Dad, Danny Boyle is trying to get in touch with you. You know who he is? I said, who he is? Who's he? I said, then he mentioned the films. Oh, I said, okay, he's a director of Trainspotting. And I was aware of his great work. Which
Had you seen Trainspotting?
Of course I had seen it. And I was the first one, really, I was in London and I bought the DVD for my son. But I completely slipped out of my mind. And obviously I knew about DiCaprio after Titanic. The second film which he did was Beach. And I said, this director has to be special that after such a huge success, he chooses to work with Danny Boyle. And then he took me to his bedroom. I said, you've been watching this poster since so many years. That's the Trainspotting poster, which is there since years outside my, son's bedroom. And it's such a, it's like destiny. It's like written. And here I am offered a film with that, the poster hanging on that wall on that door for so many years. And I'm doing this director's film. So immediately I SMS'd him. Got back to him, he sent the script, my son read the script first, he said the role is fantastic, it's fantastic, something which you have never done. I went to Danny Boyle, I said I've not read the script, I don't know what my role is, but I'm doing this film for my son. You like it, if you like me, take me. And he said, you're on, and I was on the film.
You must do films knowing that it may be a hit, it may not be a hit. What did you think about this when you were making it?
Somewhere when you start working, when you're on the set, there is a little bit of instinct which you start getting, that this is something beyond good. There's something really, something is going to really come out of this film. That's the kind of instinct. That's the reason I called my wife. I said, Sunita, I think there is something special happening. I don't know what it is, but this film is, everything's going right for this film is concerned. I'm getting a good feeling out of this film.
How do you think the Brits handled Mumbai and understood Mumbai? Because neither Simon Beaufoy nor Danny Boyle had any history in India, did they? I mean, do you think they understood the city?
Both of them actually, I feel, have understood Mumbai and India very, very well. They didn't really came as outsiders. They came there not trying to teach us, not trying to intimidate us. They came as that they wanted to learn. They wanted to learn from us. They came as, like very humble, very modest. You teach us, you tell us what is right. They were listeners. They wanted to listen.
Some of the people who were worried about it felt that it portrayed an image of modern India still in the slums.
I am from Mumbai, I am from India, I'm born in Mumbai, I am from a simple background, I am almost from the slums. I have come up the hard way and I have achieved whatever I have achieved in my own small way, coming completely from scratch. And we live, intermingle, our underbelly is not tucked away. It's not tucked away, it's not condemned. We live with each other. There is the hard-working class, there is the middle class, there is the rich, there is everybody. We all live with each other. And we face reality every day. It's not that suddenly you see, a slum. We see slums every day. It's part of our life. It's part of, I go there, I go inside. It's like, and most of the achievers in Mumbai are from the slums.
The violence in the film, or the menace in the film, is very realistic, isn't it? The opening sequence of torture by the police, the terrible scene of the young child having his eye put out.
Yes.
This is not cartoon violence in any way. This is very, very realistic. I mean, how did you feel about that?
It's a realistic film. It has to, but it is a film. It's not a documentary. It's a film. You have to keep that in mind. It's a film. It's not a documentary. It's a film where people have invested their monies. And and you have to understand it's fiction.
Will winning a BAFTA mean anything in India?
People in the film industry in cinema, Indian film industry, they are aware of BAFTA. So winning a BAFTA, they know, is very, very important, very prestigious. But I don't know about the common people. Of course, the common people are much more aware of Oscars more than BAFTAs. I'm being very honest about it.
And how do you feel about the Oscars?
What do I feel?
Yeah.
I'll think about it after the BAFTAs. At the moment, focus on
Anil
BAFTAs.
Kapoor.